Things are looking a little different around here.
Finally.
Yeah, Brian shaved. That was it.
Did I?
I don't know why I think those jokes are funny. Obviously, the siding isn't. This project was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the material's different. We're going to go into details about that. We also had someone else do it.
Yes.
For the first time.
Only thing on the house, or in the house, that we had someone do anything, and I have no regrets.
No regrets at all.
Yeah, they are doing an awesome job. A couple talking points that we'd like to share about this product. Like, what is it?
What did we use for our siding? We kind of kept it a secret for a long time because it is, like Brian said, very unusual here in the States, and it is cork.
It is cork. So here's a piece of it. This was the piece that they cut out for the light in the back. So this is 2 inches thick. You can get it. You can honestly just Google cork cladding, cork siding, whatever you want to do. So it did come from Portugal. We ordered it stateside, so it was already here. We know it is, there's a lot of other facts about it that I forgot I was going to look up in the video, the Matt Reisinger video. We discovered it, I think we watched a YouTube video, a couple of YouTube videos, and they were in Spain for one. That's the main one I remember that kind of gave us the introduction to cork. And it was this house that was sustainably built, all that stuff, really neat. And they used cork on their siding of the house. So Matt Reisinger in the Build Show actually did another video on cork, and they did it stateside. And I was like, yep, sold, So, and they talked more about the application of it and stuff. So check those videos out. We did say we wanted to do exterior insulation in the past. That's one thing, one benefit for this is that it also is insulating. It's like a wine bottle. It's water resistant, wine bottle. Just what you use in a wine bottle or champagne, it keeps water liquid away. So we already have the zip system up for our vapor barrier, but it's extra protection on our house. Another reason why we went with this was, and it seems weird because we did hire people to do it, but it's easy to apply. Literally for our application, we just put glue on, use construction glue, R-guard or anything that's sticky, but not really sealant or anything like that. But anyways, you glue it and then you screw on the side. So screw it right in here.
Now I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to put one piece of cork on top of another piece of cork. You grab said piece of cork. Both sides are basically the same. Ours only look different because the sun has been hitting them because they've been sitting outside for so long. Ta-da! Then you go ahead and screw in the top ridge, glue everything, good to go. Screw and glue.
One thing about insulation too is that you can cut it. So just like if you have tools to that cut wood, saws, any blades, cut it really easily. I mean, they butted it. I had them butt it right to the windows and doors. You can make I think in the Matt Reisinger build in Austin, I think it was in Austin, they used some of the pieces for trim. So they cut, they're like, yeah, we're just trying different things. And it worked out. It looked really cool. They used it around the windows, and they had like a seal that went down for water or whatever. So it's really interesting stuff. Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
Nope.
How long does it last?
How long does it last? Wasn't it like 50 years or something?
I thought it was
forever.
really long.
Yeah.
It should be like forever, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't deteriorate. I guess it's similar to a metal siding in that way.
Yeah.
You put metal up, and I think it usually, you get a metal roof, if you have it professionally installed, they're like, oh, it could last like 30 to 50 years.
Yeah.
I think this is similar to that.
We expect it to.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, things can get, fall off and stuff or whatever, but you could literally just glue it back on. And I expect some of it to come off.
Yeah.
Maybe we bump into it on the corner or something. It's part of it.
Yeah.
It's not hard, but
it's not concrete.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if it'll stay as long as someone doesn't interfere with trying to take it off.
Can you paint it?
Can you paint it?
You can.
You can paint it.
We're not going to.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, maybe a few years from now. I don't know.
We actually really like the kind of organic look that it has.
Yeah.
It really blends well with like the landscape here. But maybe if you were in maybe a more suburban area or something and you wanted it to be like white or another color, you definitely can paint it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
We're still wearing sunglasses. So see this piece right here? That one was probably on the top or open. That's what we expect the rest of them to fade to. So that one's probably just going to be ahead for a while. Eventually, we expect it to to all match or somewhat match. I honestly don't care. I think it looks cool.
The sun bleaches everything here.
It bleaches
so
everything.
we're going to lean into it.
Literally, our hairs get bleached.
Yeah.
Originally, we chose this product because it's something that we thought we could install ourselves. I still believe we could.
Yeah.
It would take, I can't even say a time, because I could say 4, but it'd probably be like 8 times longer for us to do this than the guys are doing. They're
the professionals.
Yeah, the professionals. They've done tongue and groove for soffits before. I mean, do it every day.
Yeah.
Install different types of cladding. So I do believe we could DIY it. We hired someone for speed and also quality and also safety. That's the biggest one, safety, because the front is
We're not going out there again.
no, I don't really want to do it anymore. Yeah, I've talked about my healthy fear of heights for pretty often, and that's probably the worst one, just on the front of the house. So
with our equipment, it just wouldn't really be safe to go to the top of that wall and be installing the cladding. So we're gonna let the pros do it.
Yeah, they have all the stuff. You know, they do it every day. Now we don't have 100% cost comparison for other stuff. I think it was just like guesstimation, and it was like $10,000 ish. But that could be, and that was just a year ago.
Yeah, so we'll say 10 to 12.
Yeah,
for
so it's probably
our house.
more, and that's probably wrong. I don't know. So for this what, about 18?
18 for enough for the house and a little overage that we hope we'll put on the office.
Yeah.
But just to make sure we had enough for the house.
And I think that included that was shipping too.
Yes.
That was with
shipping.
shipping.
Was a little pricey.
Yeah, shipping was pricey, but I mean, it was a lot.
$1,000.
It was about $1,000 to ship. Yeah, so I think everything. Yeah, it was like 17. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more expensive than if you did like wooded slats and painted it. It's more expensive if it was metal and you had it installed. But like we've talked about, it has the multiple benefits. So it's cheaper than if we had done exterior insulation and then
Way cheaper.
did like a metal siding.
The exterior insulation would have cost probably more, I think, for what I was planning to do.
Yeah.
It was like ridiculous, and then it would have been a lot more work. I mean, basically triple the work we did, because what they do is they put a sheet, like on the roof, they put a sheathing on the roof, and they insulate that.
Oh yeah.
And then they put another sheathing, and sometimes they put like 2. So there's like 3 layers of sheathing. And it's
imagine
like,
if we had done that.
Yeah.
We'd still be doing it.
Yeah.
Questions that we've had, and we'll talk about it in a later video, but it's things like, what did you decide to like splurge on? What did you decide to save on? This was one of those conversations where it's like, well, we could have splurged on the exterior insulation and then done a cheaper cladding, but overall it would have been more expensive by choosing the cork. The cork itself was more expensive, but overall we actually spent less money on like insulation and cladding on the sides. So
yeah, it's
kind
of
of just
weird.
how you look at it.
It's kind of how you look at it, because we probably, after being in the house, we probably could have just put more money into the cavity insulation. It's kind of funny just walking around because it smells really nice. There's like cedar, and cork is a bark, good. Right? So it's a bark. It's all tree. You know, it's funny because it's like, it's a vegan house. You know, I don't have any. Built my wife a vegan house. I don't have any animal products in there, so there's a lot of chemicals and stuff.
Yeah. It's a joke, everyone. It's a joke. We can't speak too much about the sustainability of it. I know a lot of people are interested in like alternate materials for that reason. We would say cork is a very fast-growing tree, and it's renewable in that way.
Yes.
In a
People
way,
have been using it for hundreds of years.
yeah. It's like newish here, but not new in general.
It's not a new concept.
Obviously, to have it like shipped to the U.S. from Portugal, you know.
I drive a Ram 2500
You know, we're not trying to
14
be...
miles per gallon.
We're not trying to be anything we know we're not. However, there are a lot of benefits to this, and the sustainability is one of them, so we wanted to mention that. If you guys have other questions, we can attempt to answer them. If not, we'll just point you in the direction of the manufacturer of the product, which was Thermocork.
Thermocork.
And you can do your own research.
Yeah. Very interesting.
It's very interesting. It's so cool. We hope you guys think it's cool too.
Yeah.
We're just trying to share cool stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, here's some more clips of it. Check it out.
Back to the bathroom.
Back to the bathroom. So cool. If you'd like to support our documentation on how to live and build off-grid, like, subscribe, and become a Line Up the Stars member, either on Patreon or here on YouTube. Members get a weekly behind-the-scenes newsletter, first notifications about upcoming webinars, and the annual holiday card. Click the link in the description box below to join. We'll see you next week.
2 houses. It's a lot more. This one's a lot more intense than that, though. Oh my goodness.
Jesus, Kona. Scared the crap out of me. Can you see her in there?
I think you're standing right in front of her.
She freaking jumped up behind me, scared the bejeebus out of us.
Yeah.
Come here. All right.
Anyways.
Show off that cork.